Hey guys, welcome to Trainer Dr. Krishna's channel.
Good afternoon, one and all my JC members, all my friends, relatives, and co-trainers across the Telugu states. A warm welcome to you all for this webinar session. Ladies and gentlemen, do you know where this world is heading towards? A financial crisis, yes, academic recession. This world is going to face in a very short duration. I'm not scaring you at all. I'm not asking you to be afraid of what things are going on, but please be cautious because the world is really facing tough situations in this COVID-19 crisis. I would also tell you that the great lady, she is none other than Chief of International Monetary Fund. Day before yesterday, she just have declared that this world for the financial year 2020 to 2021 is going to be the most worst situation where financial crisis may arise even beyond the depth of 1930 crisis. We all should know, we all should understand where we are heading towards. Yes, I'm not panic for the situation. I'm just asking you to get relief and get revived with the current situations which are going on. Yeah, we are now ready to start the session. I am Dr. GPR Krishna, certified trainer of JCI India. I am a zone trainer and also possessing with a status of ex-serviceman. I worked in Indian Navy for long 15 years and I am a certified junior associate from Indian Institute of Banking and currently serving in a public sector bank, Syndicate Bank. Yeah. Now, are you all ready to take off this session? Yeah, my dear friends, if I pose you a question, I request you if you can kindly type it in chat box to answer my question so that we all can view it. We are taking off this session with a small introduction to the current scenario which is there in India. It is COVID-19 or Corona, what you say. The people are so afraid of things, they are not going out. People from government organizations are trying themselves very hard to get you rid of this corona fear. Public sector units, all governmental organizations, police department, everyone is working hard for you to be safe from this dangerous situation currently. Now in this session I request you for few things. One, a very good thumb rule is I want your active participation, because the topic where what I'm taking up now is a little bit of clear understanding of what things are going in and around with your financial status, with your financial statement in the life. So please be active in my session, and I also would request you to learn a few, that is Indian banking history as a whole, because we are all now heading towards to learn about EMI or moratorium. So Indian banking history, learning, and finally question and answers. Are you all ready? Yes. Now the session objective is, I'm taking up this session thinking that at the end of this 1 hour, I appreciate, if I come to Indian heritage, Indian history, Indian glory, Indian past capacity of dealing people with financial terms or monetary terms, we should definitely keep a note of Kautilya's Arthasastra given by Chanakya. Yes, Chanakya is the one, that great author from India have derived what not the principles of a academician, a principles of administrator, and also the principles of a financier or a financial institute, how they should behave and how they should occupy their credibility in the society. Not only me, the great scholars from various financial institutions across the globe have identified Chanakya's Kautilya Arthasastra, and they have honored his key points in his financial literacy. Now, when this world have started, I don't know when the monetary funds or financial positions have been documented, but I can greatly honor this country where I'm living in. Is well known for academical process, educational process, and financial upliftment from the past 10,000 years. Yes, 10,000 years, India has been the pioneer in teaching people, in making people understand about their financial requirements and financial procedures. Of course, India is doing wonders even now, so that India is not called a dynamic financial system. India is always stated as a stable financial system. Coming to the part, the banking of India, we should note one big bank where India have seen at a very firstly in the year 1770. Yes, the name of the bank is Bank of Hindustan. It is established in India by European people, and it has served like a pioneer banker in India from 1770 to 1832. This, if anyone asks you, when did you start your banking in India? You can proudly say before 2.5 centuries. Yes. After that, there are many small and big financial systems came in to serve the people while under British rule. But Indian banking system is mainly divided into three phases. One is before independence, and after independence. The second phase is from after independence to before financial reforms in 1991. And the third phase is now what we are living from 1991 till to date. In these three phases, India have seen many bankers coming in to serve the purpose of the people of the country. Out of them, one big bank, yes, you can think of it and you can note of it, one big bank has arrived with his own credentials by the name of Bank of Calcutta. And by the name of Bank of Calcutta, it has evolved into Imperial Bank of India in 1921 and evolved into State Bank of India in 1955. My dear friends, you also should know that the only bank which has got a huge network in India to compete with world banks is State Bank of India, which is a pioneer bank as on date, which has got crores of worth doing business across the globe. And I wanted you to make a small note of how Indian banking system evaluated from the Britishers till to date. As you all know, 1935 was the first era where Reserve Bank of India was established on the basis of 1934 Act. And after that, in the very renowned Prime Minister Indira Gandhi, in the year 1969, 14 banks have been nationalized. There were private banks across the corners of India were serving towards people, but Indira Gandhi thought of compiling all these private banks to become a nationalized bank to serve the poorer citizens of India. And again, in India, 1980 was the era where 6 other private banks were nationalized. Like that, this present central government has taken steps to strengthen more in the global content of Indian banking system. So they have taken a step, and 2017 was the first step where our honorable Prime Minister has decided to merge few more government banks into one bigger government bank, wherein SBI associates, all state bank associates were merged into State Bank of India in the year 2017. And you might not surprise, in the year of 2019, Vijaya Bank and Dana Bank also merged into Bank of Baroda. And the major merging system, the major amalgamation system which took place in India in 2019 resulted in 2020, where on 1st April 2020, all four major category banks merged into four major category Indian public banks again. Now, the India resulted into 12 public sector banks across the globe. Now, all these banks compiled, where it gone and where it have been. Now, here is the Indian banking system 2020. Yes, this is the system which is unbeatable across the globe. The Indian constitution is in a such a way that this constitution gives each and every citizen of India a valuable financial freedom. This financial freedom is very much ethical, very much legal, and very much loyal. Indian government, of course, is working for the upliftment of citizens of India. Have constituted 8 various big banks in India. The category is just listed in front of you, and altogether this goes to some 650 banks in the country which are operating as on date. Yes, you may also surprise knowing this. All these 650 odd banks working for whom?
Those who are actual citizens of India. We all benefited with this kind of banks, and we all will be benefited with nationalized banks altogether. Thank you. Jai Hind.